Welcome back. Well, today I am joined by Ken Post, who is here with Hearing Remedy. Well, Ken, how are you? It's been a long time.
I'm doing good. We managed to survive this whole crazy time, and we're just uh, trying to, get our name out there more now. And we've got some really interesting new technology that we'd like to talk about, and it's a pretty exciting time.
Well, I've talked to a variety of, I do a lot of interviews across different genres. And one thing which I'm wondering if you're going to be talking about is artificial intelligence and how it actually is working in our hearing aids now. Is that one of the technologies?
Yeah, definitely. That's been coming along for about a year and a half or so.
Yeah.
They're using a lot of that to help when it's noisy to figure out where's the speaker coming from and who do I focus on. So it's definitely up and coming technology.
Yeah, it's amazing, and it's happening in all areas too. Like radiology was one of the ones we were talking to folks about. So it really is amazing. So before we get into some of the technology, tell me a little bit about what you guys have been doing and some things that you are prepared for people who may still be a little concerned about being around others.
Like I said, yeah, we still keep a longer distance between people, so we don't have people waiting in the lobby while someone's here. So we keep people pretty much separated from that end. We do masks. If there's, if someone says they'd rather not, we'll go along with what they like. But I always greet people with a mask so that everyone feels comfortable, and we'll still check temperatures if people are a little worried about that too.
Right. Now, being in the hearing business, of course, these masks have been horrible for people to try and understand. Are many of your clients just so happy there's no more masks?
Yeah, several of the manufacturers actually allowed you to switch into something called the mask mode, where you could go in their app on the phone, you push a button, and it enhances the part that's dropped out from the mask. And I've heard from people that it really works well.
Oh, that's
So
nice. I need something that had a mask mode, and I don't even have a hearing issue because it seems like I was constantly asking servers, what did you say you had? Because you can't hear these things.
yeah, me too. The same kind of thing. It's like depending on what kind of mask, the N95 masks, which are supposed to be like the best, they're the worst in really muffling people's voices.
Yeah, and the fact that we were wearing them all the time is just crazy. So at least
Yeah.
we moved in a direction where we don't have to worry about that so much anymore. So that's great. Well, good. So your hours are the same, but of course you mentioned that you space people out a little bit differently. So that's good.
Yeah.
Now let's talk about some of the new technologies that you have available.
Okay, well, one of the ones I want to talk about are our Starkey Livio AI hearing aids. AI is actually in the name of them. So
Yeah.
these are really interesting in that for people that are living on their own and have caretakers or loved ones that want to know that they're doing well, it keeps track of both your physical activity and your mental activity, and it can feed that back to a loved one. Or if you fall, it would alert them right away that, oh, someone's fallen. So it's really can be helpful for someone who wants to be on their own, but they have loved ones that have a lot of concern about what's going on with them. So
Yeah.
that's a really exciting improvement in their hearing aids.
That is amazing. That is great. It's kind of like that little thing that you would put around your neck, but this would be a lot easier if somebody needed a hearing aid, they could get this and not have to wear that separate device.
Yeah, yeah. It also it'll give a loved one like, okay, are they moving around enough? Are they getting enough exercise? Are they getting enough mental stimulation? Because all those things are helpful for our keeping our brains active and keeping our bodies active, and that lets us have a better quality of life.
Yeah. Oh, that's great. That's awesome. And then, like you said, the AI is in the name. So there you go. It's crazy what that stuff can do. What else do you have?
Okay, I've got a different looking hearing aid. Here's what the Starkeys look like, more like a normal hearing aid. Then I have one from Signia, which used to be called Siemens. And this has got a little kind of a cuter look to it. It's still a behind the ear kind of hearing aid. It also has more like an earbud kind of charger.
Oh, yeah.
To charge these. And there's actually a battery in here, so it doesn't have to be plugged in all the time. And you can keep it in your pocket, but they do last all day on a charge. But if sometimes you need a little extra or whatever, you've got a charger that you can put in your pocket. So it's
I like
cool
that.
little change.
Now, do they look like ear pods in your ears?
These look more like regular hearing aids.
Oh, okay.
I do have another one that looks like an ear pod. I'll actually show you on my ear what it looks like in. And this is a little hearing aid that basically it's not a custom one. It actually has rubber pieces that we fit to them. They tend to be more comfortable than the custom ones in your ear. They're actually a lot more comfortable, and they fit in your ear very easily. They just go right in, just super easy. They have 2 microphones, so they're really good in noise, and they're Bluetooth. They're rechargeable and they're Bluetooth. So again, we have a little charger for them that closes up and can go in your pocket.
Man, I love it. Those look so easy.
So this is the one I'm most excited about in terms of having something that looks like an earbud. It doesn't look like a hearing aid. It looks like an earbud. So it's.
Let me ask you something. So a person that would be, working out or taking a walk, and they've got music on their phone. So how does that work with that?
This works like an earbud. It's gonna send the sound right to your hearing aids.
Wow.
So whether you're talking on the phone, you're doing a workout, listening to some music or a podcast, right there, it's going into both hearing aids, which if you compare having a phone in one ear and having a bunch of noise, if it's a noisy situation, when you have it in both ears, in both your hearing aids, boy, you get a clarity and you don't get so much noise getting in the way of your phone call.
Exactly. Oh, that is awesome. That is that's so easy. Then you don't have to buy that separate, ear pod thing. So that's cool.
Right.
Well, those are great. Now, are any of the ones that you've shown me, are they covered by insurance at all?
It really depends on insurance in terms of, it could be the same company, different policies have different. So the only way we know is to actually get you in here. We'll call the insurance for you while you're sitting here. You can listen to exactly what they say. So they'll say, okay, yes, you do, or you don't, and they'll explain how much coverage you have. And there's some people have third parties. The insurance company use another company to handle the hearing aid part. And some of those can be very good. They get some really good deals where they're paying maybe 1/5 of the cost of the premium hearing aids for almost down to like a 1/4, 1/5 the cost. So they can be very good if that's what your insurance company has for you. Sometimes they just give you a certain amount of dollars off of the price. Some of them give you discount prices. So there's a lot of different things. So we really have to find out what you have, and we're here. We'll help you find that out. So so there's no questions when we're talking about what you're going to end up paying.
Okay, well, that's awesome. Now, why don't you remind us what your phone number is so people can give you a call?
Okay, so our phone number is 949 area code 340-8438.
Wonderful. And your website again?
Is hearingremedy.com.
So the best thing is just to come in and check them out in person.
Yeah, we do a free evaluation for you to let you know where you are. We'll show you the hearing aids, and really we can look at what your hearing loss looks like and what's going to be the best for you. Okay. But most of these can fit almost anybody's hearing loss. So.
Oh, that's great. Wonderful. Well, Ken, nice to see you again. We appreciate you taking the time.
All right. Nice to see you too.
Okay.
Okay.
And we'll be right back after this.